What's going on, guys? It's Stubbs here. Welcome back to another video and welcome to some Forza Motorsport 6 where we now have the C63 AMG, the new one, added into the game. Now this is a coupe, as you can see, and this has been introduced with yesterday's car pack, the Mobil 1 car pack. And yeah, I wanted to go ahead and in this video I'll take it out, try slide it around a little bit. I have already tuned this to sort of be kind of decent at drifting, so I thought I'd take it out and pretty much just talk a little bit about the car and actually show you guys how good this is at sliding around. Now, if you guys remember, a few days ago I ended up making a drift build on the older C63 AMG Coupe, which was, I think, also the black edition. Yeah, I wasn't a little, like, when this car came out, I wasn't too sure about the rear end, like, even just the normal, like, saloon version of it. I wasn't too sure about the rear end of it. I thought it just looks a lot like, obviously, the S-Class, but, you know, just a little bit smaller. And honestly, it's not that I don't like it, it's just that I felt a little bit weird, like, looking at it, because, I don't know, it just looks a little bit weird being just a smaller version of its, like, you know, big brother. And, I don't know, the rear end of this thing just doesn't look as good, I think, as the old one. I think the old one had sort of, okay, the front of the old one felt like it was a little bit lower than the rear, right? So it gave it, like, a little bit more of an aggressive stance. This looks a little bit more like a luxurious, you know, tourer, I guess, instead of, like, a performance car. But I guess, you know, it's sort of grown on me now, and it's, like, not that bad. It's just, I'm not really too sure about the sloping rear end. Okay, it looks, if you block out the front, it literally looks like a Volkswagen, like, Passat CC from the rear end, right? But I don't know, like, it's a little bit weird, like I said, looking at it right now. Yeah, it's sort of grown on me. It's not that bad anymore. But yeah, this of course has a different engine to the previous model. The previous one had a 6.2 liter V8, and this one has a 4 liter V8 twin turbo. So we got some turbos in the mix this time. I thought this was going to be a little bit less responsive. I thought we were going to have a little bit more turbo lag, but it's not. I feel like I have way too much horsepower for this. I have around, I think it's just over 600 horsepower in this thing. It's not, like, very, very well tuned at the moment, because I literally added just a basic tune to it. I haven't done anything else. I just want to see what it was like to try and slide around. I mean, even stock, this is actually quite fun to try and slide around and sort of, you know, just get the back out a little bit, and it's actually really, really fun to just do that. But it's honestly not too bad to drive. It's pretty easy to control. It's pretty easy to slide. I'm driving a little bit slow right now in these corners. Not a lot of angle, I know that, but I'm just trying to show off what this thing can actually do a little bit here. Let's go into the cockpit view, which is very, very nice, I must say. It's obviously, you know, new Mercedes, so everything is like fucking beautiful inside. It definitely does not look like a performance car, you know, from the interior. But yeah, there's not a lot of stuff to say about this Mercedes. I mean, you guys can see what it is and you guys know what it can do. Pretty much because the previous version did the exact same thing, honestly. Like, there's not a lot of stuff to say about this car. It's kind of, like, nice looking, I guess. It's new, you know, it's like a brand new car that they've added into the game, you know. But, like, there's nothing really else that I can say about this. It's still a German, like, saloon. Well, it's not really a saloon. It's more like it's obviously a coupe, but it's a German car that's just, you know, it's added into the game. There's nothing really that I can say about this thing. I told you guys about the looks, like what I think of them. They're okay, I guess. It's just, I feel like they just, you know, were a little bit lazy and they didn't decide to style the C-Class. They just, you know, obviously copied the designs from the S-Class and put them onto this thing. But I guess it's an okay addition to the game. We could have definitely gotten some worse cars into the game other than this the C-Class. But I guess, you know, it's not too bad right now. But yeah, that'll be it for today's video. I know it's a short one. I just wanted to show you guys the C63, and this is an awful section. I mean, it's kind of fun when you're doing any sort of like tandeming, but it's an awful section to try and do a commentary on. I just realized, because you literally just go back and forth over and over again. You know, you just don't do much. It's literally like 2 corners here, and that is pretty much it. At least Lime Rock, you can actually slide around the whole track, sort of. But on this one, you don't do much. You go back and forth with these two sections. I guess now I know why I don't really choose this track whenever I'm doing any sort of commentaries, you know, on drift cars and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that'll be it for today's video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and you enjoyed me basically showing off one of the cars from the new car pack, which is now available for you guys to purchase, or you can get for free if you bought the car pass. But yeah, that'll be it. Thank you again for watching, and I will talk to you guys later on today, where I'll be making another video showing you guys another car from the car pack, which I think is a little bit more exciting than this one, and you guys will see that later on today. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.